You know, Big Chill get the spliffs. They trying to do us like
Oh
y'all,
no,
Big
what you
Chill.
probably right. That is like can get there and back and then settle in again.
Where Big at? I keep thinking that's a split. That's not the split. Where's the next split? Ever just roll up? Next split. Ever just roll up this fucking split and it disappear right in front of my eyes? No, man. Yo, man, I don't know. I think I just went for a trip, man.
Huh.
I mentioned travel somewhere. I just feel like, boom, like I went somewhere and I'm back, but I never left. You know what I mean? True, them kind of vibes. But yo, man, somebody teeth my spliff, you know, some entity teeth my spliff. I just rolled up. They took me somewhere. Yo, I'm talking like quantum seconds, man. This has happened just like while you're chatting, man. We done leave and they bring me back, but they steal my weed.
Who,
I
who
don't
the
know who the fuck
alien?
they are. I don't know who it was, man. I can't remember. I just know I went somewhere and I just come back. But it was
Interesting.
distraction. They teeth my fucking weed. I just roll up a big head, a next big head. I roll up, put it right, and I move. I'm right here, man. I move, man. I mean, I'm not. I know what I did with it, man. So now I'm like questioning my own fucking. This just happened in the past second. So then I feel some residue of like dimensional travel, a little bit of confusion, in the chest. You know, I recognize these things when you travel through different dimensions. So I felt something. And usually it's like quick too. It's like, you know, that thing with Jodie Foster, the ball drops.
We if
They didn't
you
see
travel
nothing.
to unknown
She
dimensions,
went
you
away.
feel the thing.
She went away for 15 minutes. So I just went away for like 15 minutes, but I was still here listening to True Talk. And they stole my weed. That's my evidence that I know something happened. Because it was a spliff right fucking here. There was a spliff right here. Didn't drop down, didn't I? See it here, and it disappeared.
He said they got. I know they got me. I know they did.
I know it, True. You know, and if nobody can tell you
Yeah,
nothing,
you
man.
know your shit. You set your shit down and to be leaning
Yeah,
towards the left. You come back and be leaning towards
yeah,
the right and
yeah,
it be a little short.
yeah.
You like, wait, hold on.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
you ever went and just got a sack and then like you feel me? 3 days go by. Within that 3 days, you only smoked 3 blunts, but your sack is over halfway gone. You like, wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Something,
I
What
mean,
is
yeah,
Yeah.
you're
going
doing
True.
on?
good work.
What about when you buy
What's
an
up,
ounce?
MH Space?
You smoke enough of it, and then you got an ounce and a half. It never happens. You got extra. Enough times with me, I have more weed than I had the night before when I fell asleep. This can't
Yeah.
happen. What's happening? How the
Oh
fuck this
man,
bag? One time I had a bag, it kept refilling itself, Bree. Every week, every couple
that
days, this
was
bag, some weird shit.
that was
I like that though. I like that. But see, ain't no stress anyways, because them telling me in my head, yo, why are you looking for the spliff, man? You have
that
enough
was
weed
the
to roll up the
wifey
next
doing
spliff,
that
which
for
is
you,
true.
Big Chill. She
Hopefully
was
they enjoy the weed.
making sure your bag stay filled.
Yeah, but trust me, that happened to me one time. People didn't believe me, and I tell them, they're like, oh, you're buying
That
more
was
weed. I'm like, no. I go to sleep and the bag have more weed in it. No, man, you can't see what I'm saying. I stopped telling people, but it stopped after like
Yeah,
three,
I hope
four
y'all,
times, 4 or 5 times.
hope everybody out there having a good day
What's happening,
today.
YouTube? Bless up, YouTube.
Yeah, blessed day. Yeah, we just starting it off. Just was kind of chilling, chopping it up. About to have a little smoke session, a smoke tour, the Smoke It Up
Cheers.
tour.
Smoke it up too.
We was waiting on Con.
Yeah, Con's got to go to the
Bro,
dispensary.
Michigan. Oh, big ups. King of Buds in Monroe, Michigan. Oh, deep.
Wait,
Oh my
that's where Mobilski goes to get his butt. What? That's the same shop. Who said that?
We're talking
Uh,
about Detroit,
MH
man.
Bay said that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell him I said that's a good shop.
Oh, well, they can hear you. What you mean? Golly. They hear.
One, two,
I was
baby.
about. I was about to tell him too. Yeah, Cryo said that's a good shot. Like, wait, he can hear you, Cryo. he hear you. Hey, Yeah, we was trying to wait on Khan. You feel me? He said, "Oh yeah, Cryo." He said they got that fire. He said
They
point.
do. We got edibles, good
He
prices.
said the edibles had like 2.3% THC. Nah,
2.3.
I'm just playing. No, you know it's crazy, Cryo. Before you when you left for that little minute, Charles came in with some drinks and stuff, some THC drinks and some other stuff. And Con was like, if Cryo was here, Cryo would be like, whoa, he would love that right there. And then you pop back in. As soon
That's
as
true.
Charles left. As soon as Charles left, you pop
I
back
told
in.
y'all 20 minutes I had to watch my new anime, Shangri-La Frontier, sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I got what's the name? I gotta get Charles. I'm gonna get Charles that little mushroom elixir I got, cause I know I ain't gonna take it.
Why
I
not?
ain't gonna do nothing anyway, cause it ain't gonna work.
Why not?
I don't
It's not.
know. Yeah, it's ketamine, and you know, I'm gonna come on and then I'm gonna be hooked on ketamine and shit, and everybody gonna be laughing at me.
Booker more like Forrest Hooker.
You hear not shaking and shit. I'm just saying. Nah, I don't know. I never did ketamine before, so I ain't even.
It makes you feel drunk,
Yeah.
but if you do too much, you'll fall into a K-hole, and it doesn't look good.
That don't even
It's not,
sound. That don't even sound logical. I don't want to fall in
bruh.
nobody's K-hole.
What the fuck's a KO?
Yeah, I was walking with my homegirls to the store, and they were sniffing K at the time. I wasn't doing anything at this time, so we're walking back from the store, and they both start falling into K holes, and one is a little bit more sober than the other, and I'm like, we got to get her upstairs now. Somebody's gonna call the cops. Come. We're literally dragging her body, and she's like, bruh, she looked crazy. I wouldn't.
When,
Hey,
I
honestly,
don't even know
thought
why
that
I tried it after that.
when
the
she
K
came
hole
back,
was the K stew hole. What's it called? You can just the stew.
Bro, we online, man.
but when
Like,
she came back, she
she
didn't
didn't
say.
remember
She didn't
nothing.
remember. Oh damn.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's
It was
wild.
it was very scary.
You know what's crazy though, cause like I remember back in the days, I had this girl I used to talk to, and like I went to her house, and me and her and her friend was kicking it and shit. And then she was like, "Go with me to my mom's house real fast." So I went with her to her mom's house, and then she was in there for a second. She came out. Before we got back to the house, that's how she was though. Like I had to help her upstairs, and it was funny. It wasn't funny, but it was funny because when we got in the house, like her kids and shit, and her friends' kids was like, you know, she was like bent over, slumped over, drooling at the mouth and shit, and her the kids was pulling her braids and shit, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then her friend said, hey, she was sitting on the couch drooling. Her friend was like, you ain't gonna give your girl a kiss?
Yeah, ketamine can do that to people.
I don't know what she was on, but I was like, hey, you think you could drop me off? I'm out of here.
She was on some type of downer.
Yeah, I don't know what she was on. I was like, God damn. Say, kids, don't do drugs.
That's those stimulated perks, my brother.
Yeah, that was a perky perk. That shit had her drooling. I don't want nothing that's gonna have me drooling, and you know I ain't got functionability of my muscles and or nothing. That shit had her. She was tripping.
And then when
Yeah.
they come back off of the K-hole, though, they don't remember anything. So I don't even think it's like a really fun high.
No, it's if you go into the K hole, you're not gonna remember most of it.
It sound like if you go into the K hole, you gonna get some
But
shit
people will
on
be
you.
using it. Here's the problem with I noticed with a lot of people with ketamine. They say it's not really addictive. A lot of people end up taking it for that feeling of walking on clouds. They say.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because it's like you're tipsy the whole time.
damn. Is it anything close to psychedelics or?
No.
It's the way that it kind of can reset the system is considered like a reboot, or kind of like you know how DMT will reboot people.
Yeah.
They go, man, I feel all good. You know, it's like the day's open.
Mm.
They'll do that. That's why they open up those ketamine clinics. That's why ketamine's so easy to find too.
There's
Pharmaceutically
ketamine
made.
clinics. For what?
Yeah.
What is the clinic? What is ketamine
Clinic's
supposed to
gonna basically you come in and you do all the sign up, whatever. But then they're gonna put you into a ketamine, like basically K-hole you
do? Why though?
to reboot
Why?
you. It removes like depression symptoms, people with anxiety and stuff like that. They found, it removes PTSD mostly is what I think they're basing it a lot of it on.
Give you that good reboot. Don't go into the K-hole, you're gonna get some shit on you.
Yeah, that's one of the things that does happen to people.
What, they shit on themselves?
Yeah.
Now
the
I'm
body
definitely
kind of
never
goes
doing
limp.
that again.
Body goes limp, and they usually that's why they tell people to use the bathroom and stuff like that. And
heck no, bro. Stop it. Impossible.
Pass on that, man. Yeah, pass on that.
Impossible. Like, why you want to take anything that's gonna make you?
You gonna have Charles piss on himself like his baby. Like, so both feet in that.
Oh, what's up with it, Hozo?
What up, man?
Oh, we talking about the K-hole. That shit sound weird as shit, huh? You fall into the K-hole, it's like, nah, no, not me.
I'll say
no. I just flipped.
You gotta go in the K-hole with a full bodysuit on.
And a diaper.
And a diaper.
Oh man.
Like an astronaut. Remember that astronaut lady who got she was kidnapping people in a diaper.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
I don't remember that.
She was stalking somebody and she was shitting on herself. Why did she have a diaper on? I don't understand.
Because she was an astronaut. That's what they do.
That makes sense, but it don't make sense because she was an astronaut. That's why she had on the diaper.
Astronauts don't have bathrooms?
Yeah.
They can't poop or pee?
They have one, but
it's built into the suit. You just pee into the suit.
It's like a submarine. When you're in a submarine under the ocean, same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever they do there, they do with the astronauts. Do the same thing.
They got a
man. It'd be like, Kristen, you ain't shut the bathroom door and your stuff come floating back in. We trying to have lunch. Oh no.
Oh hell no.
No, it's even worse than that. Part of your lunch, because of the way that the refiltration system is.
Hey, she said, Charles. She said corn. I didn't eat no corn.
Yeah.
Yes, your ass did. Here we go, right here.
It's right there.
The drinking stuff on some of those
in the turd.
systems is a water filtration system that takes the hydration out of the urine. Yeah, because shipping water to space is expensive.
That's why
they're like, astronauts, you got to wear diapers and drink your own pee.
Hell no.
Nah.
Well, that's the Dune suit, right? That's the Dune future suit.
Yeah,
you just
Dune,
basically recyclable. So your shit was just hooked up and push your ass out in the desert for like 40 days and 40 nights in that bitch.
Did y'all watch that? Did you watch that new movie yet, UL?
Which one?
The AI one.
Nope.
No, I'm creative.
Talk about it. Don't even be talking about it.
What you mean? Don't be talking about. Hey, I was I was mad because I was trying to have family movie night last night, and it ended up just being me. I was gonna come in here and watch it. Everybody said because I had to watch it on the solo. You feel me?
Nobody would watch it with you.
Yeah, nobody would watch it with me.
Hey, yo, Book.
I haven't heard about this. So it's a straight a movie by AI, by artificial intelligence.
It's supposed to be some future shit. You gonna see?
Yeah, some future shit.
Okay.
You feel me, dude? Like it's like robots and shit. The robots got, shit, the motherfuckers act
Hey,
real like
what's
they.
that? When they give them autonomous, I guess, like, you feel me? Like they could think for themselves. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have feelings and shit.
Yeah. Hey, yo,
Hey,
you know,
well, I mean, shit. What can happen? Either hey, we get into beef with them as usual,
The
or
same.
hey, we fall in love with
Look,
them. Can't have sex.
Hey,
Just hey, you know, you a rusty, you got a rusty body. I got a biological body breaking down. We gonna ride into the sunset together. What we doing? What
it
we talking
made
about
me.
here?
No, Charles, I'm telling you, it made me see that that's the way. Like the way they was doing in that movie is the same way we treat each other. You feel me? How we separate each other, and then we go, oh, we can kill them people off because they this. They ain't even real,
Right.
really. You feel me? They just, you feel me? They sleep or whatever. You feel me? So they don't even count. It just reminded me of some real shit, but it was a dope ass movie. It was cool. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened in the movie.
Right.
you spoiling the whole.
Now I'm about to spoil the movie for you, Ozo. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh man, but you know what's dope that you put me up on game on you. Well, that SCP series, man. I messed around and watched that one episode y'all talked about, but I found another. For people who don't know, it's an animated series that's like X-Files. So they got all kind of mysterious like subjects and like freak things that just that happen. So one of the ones that they
Rooms,
have
boxes,
is they ran
places,
across this subject called I don't know what they called them, subject 3945 or whatever. And they found out that the dude, for all intents and purposes, he is a man, but he is literally God reincarnated in the human form. So they have him locked up in this one place, but I mean, it's not like he locked up, but they found like his abilities, like, he's generally in there with the Bible, just reading verses or whatever, but he can cast abilities. He can walk through walls. He can heal people. He can literally do shit that God can do. And there was this one, this other creature or whatever, and it was killing folks or whatever. And he was out and he went to this little town, and the next day the creature went by or came from a mountain and killed everybody. So he was like, who would kill somebody and why would they do that? And he was like, is this my creation or is it a creation of my creation? You know how we be talking like, hey, like cart before type shit. So he was real puzzled by this shit. And it showed like the human limitation because it was like, all right, I can transcend right now and get a greater understanding of stuff, but my brain would melt and just kind of come out of my head. So it's like he had to keep it on human level, to maintain his human experience. The shit is dope, man. I'm gonna have to send y'all that episode.
Yeah,
But
send me the general. That sounds
I
good.
was like, holy shit. Yeah, they got some good shit on there, man.
And what was it called, Charles?
Oh, actually, I got my cell phone now. Let me see. It is. Right. It was the SCP is like the general thing of it.
Yeah, all the different creatures under that coding.
What's it called, UL?
I'm not sure
I'm
the
pulling
episode
my
that he's
shit up
talking about.
now.
But it's a thing on multiple channels now try to pull from that like lore now. But yeah, it's a thing on YouTube. There's a guy
I'm
who
scrolling
has
through my history, so I have it in a little bit.
SCP-1000 is Bigfoot, yo.
Oh, here it is. 09. Oh, that makes sense. 096 is his code. SCP-096. So you got the God frequency. 096963. Okay, I see how they did that one. Okay, so this episode, and it's 1911, 9/11. Look at the synchronicities we leaving in this boy. All right, I'm gonna share this to Discord.
Yeah,
And
put that shit. There ain't nothing coming up.
I got
SCP-137's the best one.
069, the Shy Guy animation. The Shy Guy.
okay, it's there now. I just posted for y'all. Yeah, 096 he got a lot of episodes. It was some some X-Files beast that one of the lieutenants let go or some crazy shit. But yeah.
Yeah. Some of the other fans versions are pretty decent as well.
Did you know that is a fan website? It started out as a fan website.
Say again, Cryo?
SCP since the beginning was a fan thing. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Around back in like 2010, 2011, the first Containment Breach games came out, and pretty new.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think on their thing it's been the last year or so, or 2 years since they started those videos. Hey, Black Mirror had an episode like that too, where the part of people's what am I trying to say? Part of their energy, their identity got stuck online. Now they were their normal counterparts were out here and like us, but then there were certain personalities were stuck in a computer. That was a trippy episode too. They was like, man, get us out of here. And they're like, man, you just some zeros and ones right now. Like we can't.
They kept trying to kill themselves.
There's a show?
He said you just zeros and ones right now. We can't.
Yeah. Right. What do you do? There's no way to pull the ethereal out of the zeros and ones. That's like trying to pull. Right. That's like trying to pull the consciousness that flows through everything out of somebody or out of a rock or out of a tree or something. You can't do the shit.
Yeah.
Well, you can't.
He made just a copy of it. Remember, it was just a copy that he was using.
Right. Yeah, theirs was a copy. The one about the SCP one is they all went missing. That was a trippy one about their part.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there are a lot of those beings that do weird stuff. They'll just be like a box or a room. Don't go in that room. In the room, we'll like have like, that back doorway thing that they always post every now and then. Oh, we found a way to this back doorway, and we're gonna walk through it. And they act like they're being chased by something in that weird, semi-greenish looking wet floor back room. That's another one of them, I believe, that came out of that lore.
I know they messed up with that last Saw.
They did. Well, I thought they messed up a couple times before when they started jumping the shark, so to speak.
Yeah, they started taking the shit too goddamn far, man. Even now, what's the one movie? Y'all, did you ever get a chance to? What was it? Meg 2, I think.
So
nah.
Riding around on what you would call it,
on jet skis. Mom said, "Hey guys, I got a question for you. When you broken through on DMT, do you think in English?"
You can try to, but it's not going to be as efficient.
Hey, it's universal as far as I know.
Yeah.
Like any language, anything that come up, it's gonna sound like, well, I would say it's gonna sound like your native tongue, or you just instinctively understand it. It's not a question.
Your mind try to.
And it's more of
because it's not like you'll see like let's say the sunlight's like shining on something, there'll be like codes all over it, and you'll know what it means, but it's not English.
Hieroglyphs.
You could try to translate it into English, but then it feels like you're screwing it up and slowing it down.
Yeah, it'd be some ancient looking. It'd be some ancient looking writing, but that's the cold thing. Like your mind explains it in English.
Yeah.
That's the language you know. So it explains it in that. But
well, yeah, you know what? It would be interesting for somebody to ask somebody more bilingual question, like, you know what I mean? Like which, or is there a differentiation?
And like deaf people or blind people, and just see what they're.
But you speak you speak another language, don't you, UL?
But only like parts of other languages. I'm only somebody who like grew up, fully, in Gulf. Whose mind kind of when they're dreaming switches to another language.
Oh yeah,
Right. Now, interestingly enough, when I was younger. It was it the 21st? It was around the 21st birthday, either the 19th, 20th, or da-da-da. So me and my boys, we got together. We were doing a thing called being a dad, drunk all day. So we started around 11 a.m. in the morning, and probably around 3 o'clock, I was crashing and burning. But I was so hammered. My boy said, "Dude, you stopped speaking English like you were speaking French. You were saying like fromage something on the die. I had to look the shit up. You were saying the cheese is on the street and some crazy shit like that. And literally, my brain had switched, and I was only doing like French from French class. I know that's usually more of a trauma when that shit happens, but I drunk myself into another language.
I had on mushrooms. I got like this persona, and but all I was doing was cooking. I was cooking a whole bunch of different stuff, but the whole time I was kind of singing like a French type songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did that on mushrooms to where I heard myself speaking in another language, and I knew what I was saying, but it was the language was weird as shit.
I remember two years ago,
gurgling one. You sound like you're standing you're like a Tibetan monk speaking out of your throat.
It was like some Chinese type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, but I mean, it would.
You
make
have
sense.
animals, Charles. Do you ever turn to your animals and then speak to them in weird language when you're on mushrooms?
Ooh, I have not done that. I've looked at them, but I haven't tried to communicate like that.
Turn at them and go, what are you doing? And then they'll just be looking at you like, hold on, what did he say? Hold on, what?
Amon said, he said people who had near-death experiences usually say they can't think in words. But that's the thing about the experience, bro. It be everything in one. It don't be like you just hearing some words. It's like whatever it is that is going on is speaking at the same time.
You remember the gun in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah.
That made you feel other people's like emotions, the empath gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's kind of like that
one right there.
Feel it as you're saying it, and
it's a whole.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that's hard to kind of communicate. Like on the journey, a lot of the times it's more of the emotion, and it can be just a taste of an emotion too, but it relays so much information. So we forget about the other things. We just think, hey, communication is a line of communication the way we're doing, just speaking to each other. But if you start to add in layers and visuals and emotions with it, like the amount of information that can be relayed is
it's undeniable.
It's crazy.
Yes, it's far fetched because you get everything all in like one woo wop, and it's like you and you reading it without even hearing the words. You're not hearing words. You being shown something
that
experience. Reality is
because the second you get to that part where your mind does start having some words, then all of those images and visions and like being that stuff, feeling it starts distilling into infinite words.
Oh, look, this is a good one, Charles. He said, Snail Horseplay said, Dreaming Jaguars dropped a video the other day about being able to see coding in certain laser while on DMT. Apparently people are testing it out.
Yeah. So he's looking at a laser while on DMT and getting information from it?
No, but they already showed that you get your visual acuity increases when you're on psychedelics. That's already proven.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're saying. They're just saying they get laser light focus.
You could probably see all type of shit, like anything
I think they're talking about seeing.
Remember that experiment they had to do with the lights flashing?
The Aztec spinning, like Chinese type writing that you see on stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a mix between Mayan and it looks like just something old.
But it's actually
like it's
Korean.
Like coding. The way that it's kind of displayed on everything, it's almost like coding.
He said apparently it's the certain patterning frequency of the laser. Should check the video out. Yeah, you got to post it in the general Snail Horseplay.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Post that. Check
that when I was off the DMT and just the rays from the sun had information in them. Like all types of different weird letters and that I didn't even understand, bro.
Yeah, like it's always been talking to us. We're just not trying to listen to it. But it's like all in the plants doing this thing, and the plants are doing this same coding all down their spines and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's like, hey, don't worry about the background and stuff. You enjoy firsthand what you see in front of you, your taste, your senses. You enjoy all that. We got the background taken care of. We're putting this together for you. Don't worry about all that. Yeah, for me the dopest thing is I had it happen again is the clouds, like seeing like the calculation of just nature. Yeah, and I can see like the wind pattern around it, the larger wind pattern that's taking place, the barometric pressures, the amount of the amount of water that the cloud is retaining and the moisture set just past it and around. Like it's like all these calculate, like holy shit. Like this is how you calculate a cloud. Real time. And shit is like moving like fast, not knobs, but different digits that aren't
and
numbers.
that's why
Some
people
other
at
shit.
one time could go, hey, I can tell you when the storm's coming.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
Right there. It's all right there.
Yeah.
Just ready to be read if you can see it. Even if it is just, oh, my eating knee is getting achy. Must be about to rain.
Yeah, if we had like if we did like a longer session, like maybe more like a all day, and maybe did like for all day, you probably do like 3 or 4 maybe good hits of mushrooms, maybe like 2 or 3 hours apart, and boom, you'd have like a full day journey where you just accessing shit. And I'm sure, hey, maybe back in the day, maybe they had full weekends where they would just go and get all the information they needed for the upcoming quarter or month or whatever.
And just keep going, keep taking a bit, keep riding it. Once I started growing, that's what the thing. I was riding it. Then realizing if I rode it too long, then I wouldn't be able to ride it tomorrow.
If you don't use them purposefully and like in a purposeful way, they just become less and less. They do less and less. So if you take them all the time.
Well, then I kind of learned other things to take to kind of alter out my tolerance. Different herbs.
But I mean, you don't have to change it at all. You just have to take it with purpose. That's all.
Yeah. I was investigating everything.
I'm like, I gotta see that though, with seeing the coding through the lasers.
Oh yeah.
You remember the old school test that they
don't
did
look into the laser, just look at the laser beam.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You remember that test?
You gotta point it right into your eyes.
What? You know, remember gonna go eyeball being destroyed, eyeball being destroyed.
Right.
That old school joint with the dude, they gave him the cards to put over and check the cards, and they did the lights in the eyeballs. They did all different lights. And the little shit he put his eyeballs to, and it was snapping and crackling, putting all kind of lights spectrums into his eyes. You remember that shit?
Nah.
Yeah, they have the.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they was doing the flashy lights and all type of stuff.
Yeah, he was seeing stuff, but the dude kept interrupting him. The fucking dude doing the test on him was being a fucking April O'Neil in the building.
Clapping him up out of it. Hey, Ozo, the part got me when he said, oh.
He got mad when the dude was asking him, how do you feel?
Yeah, that part right there when he said, how do you feel? He said, and he clapped him up out of it. He like, what the man? Don't do that shit, man. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, when he clapped him out of it, he's like, man, you're annoying, man.
Yeah,
like,
you messing my whole experience off.
Like I'm trying to see something, I'm getting there, and then you come distracting me, like you know what I mean? It was crazy. That was funny.
That's weird. Just because messing around with DMT and the sounds and different sounds, and then now they going to lights.
Yeah. They bend the sounds, the lights, the darkness, the differentness, all that stuff.
Anything with a vibration.
Things with the psychedelics, and they all lead to different places, and it's all, you know what I mean? It's all that.
Yeah.
Man, I tried the casino with the DMT, and that shit was too much. My own rods and cones was firing, and getting that information, it was too much. I had to take them off. I said, "Oh yeah, this is not
too much.
Not to be done with that."
That's about the same thing, ain't it? Ain't that close?
It is. It's very close. Yeah.
Because the casino be going mad crazy.
Yo.
Like I was telling people, like before I even had a chance to try mushrooms, I had the casino for like 2 years prior, man. And now that I've taken mushrooms, I know I was going on that casino, seeing different shit. Because you know, with the shrooms and stuff, it's like, am I imagining this or am I seeing it? And it's like the shit is so instantaneous. You're like, man, I'm not even thinking about this shit. I'm just seeing it, so it ain't me. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm bearing witness to the shit.
A lot of it's bearing witness for sure, but and a lot of it is just is no snapping out of it. It's no I'm done with this.
Right.
No, you're not.
Yeah. ain't no done.
You are not.
You gotta just
ride. Listen, it was a couple times when you came out of yours where maybe we thought you was done. And like, hey, how was that? Da da da. And it's like, wait, y'all, she's still there. Like, hold on, let her still. Yeah.
It wasn't hitting. It was like, oh shit, this isn't real. Oh yeah.
Right.
She was trying to take Rob's suit off.
Or VR suit on.
Take this VR suit off. Why you still got this on, man? We back already.
Right, we are back. We all still got him on. They like, hey, shut up. You messing things up. Don't quit mentioning the suit.
It's like, it's only us three that's real, and everybody ain't. Everybody else ain't. So come on now, don't let them know what's going on. Y'all are not real. Nothing is real. Ran outside. Ran outside like homegirl on Scary Movie.
No, I was in the bathroom. Like, this ain't real. Jesus Christ. And I'm like, who the fuck is Jesus Christ? I might as well be
saying Peter Griffin. Right? Oh, man.
Hell no.
Peter Griffin, man. I'm dead. Peter Griffin is in the building, kid.
Phone call
right. And all the antics for you.
I would recommend DMT to everybody. Everybody should try that. At least once.
At least once. Yeah.
Definitely shows motherfucker that this is reality's kind of flimsy here.
I don't know, Kristen, would you describe it as like a short, explosive mushroom journey? Do you see the similar things between them?
No, actually, I don't think it was like mushrooms. It was different. Mushrooms was more of like a body high, I guess. But this was like, what I was seeing was so real.
Right.
So real.
Yeah. They said, we're going to let her loose. We're going to take the chain off. You sure you want to take the chain off, man? She going to be, all right, hey, take the chain off. It's like Sicario 2. We're going to let you loose this time. We're taking the chain off. Whatever you want to do, you got it.
But it was like, I decided to be here.
Morning, buenos dias.
That was the feeling I was getting. We're doing this on purpose. Not sure why. But all of this was for a reason. Even though I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it. I quit. Get me out of here.
Right.
Nah, I ain't no quitter.
You fold back in the higher self like, ooh, that was a good one. What next one am I going? indulge in and get going. But see, that's the thing. We so advanced. It's like you come back out as Kristen, and then you like, oh shit, all right, I was doing Kristen this life, but I was over here doing all this other shit the same time I was fucking with Kristen and doing her shit. I'm millions of miles away in other cellular things doing other shit. Shit, you might be a couple other humans the same time in this motherfucker. Maybe everybody in your circle is you. Wouldn't that be some trippy
crazy
shit?
Yeah, that's a crazy idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, I think my new study of focus is gonna be the influence of the journey. Because if I can get other people to experience that 8 seconds in heaven or similar things, then I think we got a winner. I don't know if that's where the education or the science is going to tailor out something, but man, whew, I know we can do it.
Say that again?
I'm saying like how we can tailor a journey.
Like guide.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's been a couple times where I've influenced a journey, maybe something I've watched like the day before or the week before, but I just got to get the blueprint right on when to consume it and how much to consume of it prior to the journey. Yeah. So just got to work on the formula a bit, and then we got it.
That's the best part. When you have a few flushes of grows that you could just play with it.
Mm-hmm. And I just had two more harvests, 2 new harvests. I got Lucid Gates on deck, and I got the Natalensis, the oh so famous Natalensis, which is a total different class of mushrooms. So interested to see how that do it. They say, what I've read of trip reports is that it's I don't know if it can be, but they say it's smoother than cubes and just a real an amazing journey. So we'll see on that one, because I got some smooth ass mushrooms, cubes, but
the natties,
we'll see.
The natties grow. They're like Pinellius. They need like a layer on top of them of moss or peat, like what's it called, a casing layer. They need a casing layer on the for them to fruit. They might, or they might not.
What's interesting is, I did have a casing layer on this one. I was gonna say I ran out of substrate on the other one, but I did have a casing layer on the gnats. But them motherfuckers grew like wildfire, man. Whatever combination of substrate I did, like that shit grew like wildfire, which is a good thing, obviously. But yeah. They some tall, little, skinny, winding boys. So it's like, hey, this journey is gonna be. We're gonna get you to that. We're gonna get you to the top, but it's gonna be a windy little journey. We're gonna take you a couple places first.
Listen, I'm waiting on the Roger Rabbit. I never heard of those, but I'm waiting on those. And I'm waiting on.
I've heard of Roger before.
Yeah, I'm waiting on those, and I'm waiting on the dang hillbillies. And once I get those, I'm still trying to resurrect the rusty whites. The rusty whites, that's gonna be my main. I want to get it, like, not just resurrect them, but perfect them and get them to a good like, so I could start cloning and all that. Like, get everything proper.
Right. Yeah. I did some chocolate with rusty white. Nice. So dang, next time we have, we got to talk on that too sometime soon. Get together, make that happen. We're gonna say I got some other options. We can do chocolate as an option this time. But I got a surefire thing with the fruit though, and the ginger. So it's like, man, your stomach be cool. It don't even get upset no more. So we learning, we getting things down.
What you make, ginger tea?
No, I got this little candy. It's not a ginger snap, but it's like a soft chew ginger. Take that 10 minutes after you take the shroom. Stomach be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Knocks that out. Knocks that out. Mm. Mm-mm. Ooh. Oh shoot. All right. We've been walking for a minute, Zan. You still with me, buddy?
Yo, that last trip you
I'm
took,
still
that shit
here.
was deep, huh? With them people.
Yeah. Yeah, good, man. It was, like I said before, yeah, just gauging everybody and giving them what they need, because it's one thing for me. It's like boom, boom. You can do the higher doses, but especially for somebody who, what I'm saying, just got to keep it in check for people who, especially if it's their first experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get them with the right mushroom, like the gold. I couldn't ask for golden halos. Was so gentle with everybody. Even the lizard kings were nice and gentle. So yeah, wasn't messing with no apes or no PEs, stuff they didn't even know about. You know what I mean? It's reading the room, and shit just couldn't have went better.
Yeah.
It just couldn't have went better for everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, fam. I am back from the walk. I will tap in with y'all later. Have a wonderful, beautiful Sunday.
You
Peace,
too.
love, and hair grease.
Deuces.
What's been going on with your crazy new pictures, Kristen? I done seen a couple when I tap online and say, "Woo!" I'm playing with you.
What? Oh, the pictures Ty made. Yeah,
They
that's
be hitting
the.
you with the still shots. I said they cold. It's all good. All right, everybody. Peace.
Later. Is anybody else in?
I'll take that call. But yeah. What was y'all talking about? Oh, nothing. Everybody was on mute. Everybody was on mute. Huh.
No, Charles just tapped out.
Oh.
Charles and Ozo just tapped out.
It'll be too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out right there. Different alkalized ratios between strands species is very real. I'm like, man, today is Sunday. Like supposed to be my kickback day.
Yeah.
Really? I might just hop on the game today.
Game day.
Yeah, sit back and just play some Call of Duty or something. Like, man, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Oh, when you going back up? When you leaving, Chris?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's a great vacation, though.
It is. I hope they keep calling me.
For real, like, man. But yeah, I'm about to cut out, y'all. I'm gonna hop on the game. I'll probably just go live and just stream the game. So I'm gonna be back. We'll be back in a bit.
Toodles.